Hi. So today we have Mohan Gandhi. Can you tell us something about yourself?
I am Mohan. I did my graduation from JITU Hyderabad in computer science engineering. I basically learned a little bit of hacking during that time. Then I worked with companies like Yahoo and Oracle. When I joined IIM Ahmedabad. So I had this touch and idea about what security is and how important in Indian industry is. And then so I interned after my first year in American Express banking corporation. There I did a lot of marketing and that boosted me a lot of confidence. So the interaction with a lot of professors and seniors helped me to choose the right decision, and after a lot of placements, and we started a company called Entersoft.
Okay. So can you tell us something more about Entersoft? How did it happen? When did you come up with the idea exactly? How did you go about doing it?
So I had lame idea, I mean little bit of idea during my BTech, and I had a lot of technical ideas like I should develop a kind of product which automates the hacking and this kind of stuff. We kind of thought that hacking helps to improve the security, but never had thought that this can become a good business idea or something. So we always thought we'll run it as a side business or something, so that which can give us additional revenues or this kind of stuff. But admission in IIMA helps you to think a lot about your future. When I'm interviewed by the professors, I prepared a lot, like what should I say to join or get into IIMA. So that time I got this thing, like I have this idea, why don't I grow it, to an extent that I can proudly say that I am joining IIMA so that for this purpose, and then we can actually take this forward. So that time I actually realized that there is a potential for security industry. Then I started doing some research that time itself, and I said, okay, let's take this as a seed idea for me and see if we can upload of placements and do something. But some interactions, from some interaction I came to know that working for some time, let's say 2 or 3 years, definitely helps us. I partnered with a guy who taught me hacking. So we both formalized the company in February, and we started our training services in ethical hacking. So that's where we realized that there is a huge potential and huge opportunity in the training space. So we invested some capital, which is something around 6 to 7 lakhs, and we invested on the trainings in the beginning. So that helped us to break even. So through trainings we were able to get the running expenses and operation cost, everything. So we got the investment back in less than 3 months, and now we are doing really good in offensive security. That we sell ethical hacking service as a best way to secure your network or IT infrastructure. So that's the idea. Most of the companies do services like penetration testing, and these are like, the security market is almost commoditized. You give a firewall, you give a penetration testing, and you say that you are secure. What we did is we took it in a different perspective. Let's take the real scenario and real case heuristics of hackers and see whether the companies can cope up with that. So that worked, and we're doing really good.
Okay. So if you would have started your firm without an MBA from IIMA,
Okay.
how different do you think that things would have gone for you?
I would say, I mean, just as I said in the beginning, in my BTech, I used to think in a perspective that it will help me to develop a product. It will help me to kind of have a fun idea about hacking. Hackers are generally not so serious about their career in hacking, especially in India. Career in hacking is not something which is serious. So I would have ended up as a techie who knows a lot of hacking stuff and this kind of stuff. But the main learning that I had from IIMA is through the connections we have, through the networks we have, and through the faculty we have here. Every single faculty member is different. Almost everyone is different. Get to meet a lot of people who have diverse thinking and who are like gods in their own field. So that's the most important thing. Second is through the network. Had I not been an IIM alum, I can't imagine how many clients I can make. because first 5 clients is really difficult for any startup company, especially IT startup company. So if you take my clients, most of them are some way or other linked to IIMA. So Travel ER is an incubation from CIE, and my investor is from IIM Ahmedabad, and there is some connection or other. So in the initial stages, the first 11 months is critical for a startup. So that leadership ability, that first top 5 clients, 11 month, all these have been taken care by IIM, a single brand. So it helps a lot.
Okay. So what would you say is your most fond memory of IIMA?
Fond memory, the times I used to spend with my dorm mates, and the games we used to play on the facilities here, and
Any particular moment, any particular memory?
the dorm naming.
Okay.
The dorm naming, and we went for our summer intern parties. That was excellent. So the maximum bonding happened, and I was in touch with most of my dorm mates.
Okay.
So that's.
So since you mentioned dorm naming, what was your dorm name?
I don't want to disclose it. Sorry, I can't do that. It's a funny name. I don't want to disclose.
Fine. Thanks a lot, Mohan. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.